Christmas is over. Time to take down the decorations, the tree, and finish off all those leftovers. No need to be sad because we celebrate all year long. It's always time to go Geekin on Walt Disney World.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go Geekin on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
I laugh every time I hear that. And we are hold on. Welcome to episode 101 of the Geekin on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your co-host, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. And joining me today, my co-host, she is the sweetest, the cutest, and the smartest Disney daughter in the world, Lindsay.
Hi, geeks.
Hey, Lindsay, you're all wrapped up in a blanket here. You chilled?
Yeah, because it's the first snow of winter over here, and there's no heat in this room, so I'm freezing.
Winter has arrived in Connecticut finally. I'm glad it's taken this long.
I'm not. I mean, I prefer the cold. So
we were just kind of lounging around. It's that week after Christmas before New Year's.
Well, you were lounging around. I set up the whole podcast table again, and I rearranged all of our Disney stuff so it's all right here with us.
I know. Well, you disemboweled it when we had Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because the podcast room was dog jail during our Christmas party. So
we had to lock the dogs in here and barricade them in and move all our podcast stuff out of the way.
So all the podcast stuff is up and back where it's supposed to be, and then we have all of our Disney pictures and all the Animales Fantasticos on our mantle right behind us, and then we have all of my stuffed animals lined up behind me.
I know, it's looking like a Disney studio. This is so awesome. Thank you, Lindsay, for doing it.
I'll post a picture of it on Facebook so everyone can see.
There they are.
We're
just saying, we haven't heard the dogs bark in a while. There they are. Well, Lindsay, we love doing trip reports, and we've got a great one today.
A good friend.
Yes, a good friend. And he's got 3 pages of notes. It's so awesome. But let's introduce our man here. He is, hold on a second, Tables in Wonderland card is considering shutting him off. He's our official Walt Disney World wine specialist, and he once spent over $1,000 on spa treatments at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. It's Super Geeker Jeff McCartney.
Hey, everyone, and I would do it again.
Even the spa treatments?
Yeah, well, we came close this year.
Tough to beat that record, but...
it was tough, and we didn't quite overcome it, but we came close.
That's a good one.
You're paying attention now, that's why. Yes, I was looking at your 3 pages of notes, which is awesome when you guys come on the podcast and give us some notes to work with. This may take us more than an hour, Lindsay.
It's okay.
we're totally okay with it. We're on vacation. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? This is going to be a fun one. Thanks, Jeff, for coming on.
Sure. Happy to do so.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. Jeff's on vacation. We're on vacation. It's cool.
It's very chill.
To reflect on Disney World. I got so many friends and listeners down there right now, as a matter of fact. It's kind of fun.
I know, we're all really jealous.
Lisa Green, I know, Who else I got down there? Erica Murphy's down there.
Castros just were.
Yeah, the Castros just came back.
Yeah.
And I also have Tony McDaniel and his wife Carrie are down there. So it's fun watching them on Twitter and Facebook doing that. But Jeff's got a fresh trip report, and he's taking great notes. But before we do that, we got to talk a little bit of news with Mama Says, and she's been really working the interwebs here, Lindsay.
Because that's all she's been doing.
Checking out, we're getting ready for our trip. And Lindsay, you know what I want to talk to? And Jeff's going to give us some of the little things that he picked up on his vacation. But we had some Christmas gifts I want to mention too.
Okay.
And then a community shout out or two. But first, Mama Says, yes, people are complaining about the Christmas parade because of basically just singing acts instead of the parade.
You mean the one that was broadcast live?
Yeah, during Christmas Day.
Oh,
well, it wasn't live. I mean, they recorded it.
Yeah, it was the one that they broadcast on Christmas.
So instead of doing just the parade like they used to do, and then
they had a lot of celebrities come and sing.
Yeah, it wasn't like the parade thing. So it's
I'm sorry, but
yeah, they're kind of promoting. It's a big commercial for Disney World too.
Yeah, but that was just during regular park hours, right? That wasn't the Christmas party, which you actually get the Christmas parade.
Yeah, actually, I think you get in there and Mama Says that. I think it's like 9 hours you got to commit to being there for that.
To be trapped to
be recorded.
Yeah, I would never do that unless you had to pay me to do that.
I just thought that was interesting about people complaining about the way they did that broadcast instead of just the parade. Doing a lot of singing and just promoting their.
If you want to see the good parade, you got to pay for the Christmas party. So.
And that's an awesome parade.
It is awesome. It's worth it for that parade.
They really don't show a lot of the parade, which they probably should.
Yeah, I mean, people want to see the parades. They're nice. Yeah. They showed some of the floats, though, and they were very cute. Like the Goofy float, like he was cooking and everything. It was cute.
So, Lindsay and Jeff, Mama got this email. Maybe you got it too, Jeff, if you're a Tables in Wonderland member, which I know you are.
I am.
I don't know if you saw this. And it is a dance, dine, rock and stroll from club to club at this New Year's Eve extravaganza starring Vanessa Williams. Was the title in this. It's got a picture.
Oh.
It says Countdown to Midnight, a New Year's Eve celebration at the Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Resorts. And it says ring in the 2016 in taste and style at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Convention Center with an unmissable mix of comedy, cocktails, dancing, live rock and jazz music, and amazing food, plus megastar headliner Vanessa Williams. There's magic for every mood at Countdown to Midnight. So you get an open bar with cocktails, beer and wine, and all this stuff. And it costs, guess how much? Drum roll, please.
Over $100.
Per person, yeah. It's over $100 a person.
Yeah.
Try 3 times.
Oh my God, $300 a person.
$300 a person. But discounts apply with Disney Vacation Club membership and
like $20. Woohoo!
An annual pass holder.
Wow, that's less than 10%.
I'm not sure it doesn't say what the discount is, but yeah, $300 per person.
No.
Wow. I was starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder how they're going to pay for all this new stuff they're adding down in the parks now.
Yeah, just get Vanessa Williams and she'll pay the tab.
In some ways, I'm not surprised because I was pricing out some of the Christmas-specific, like dessert parties and what have you, while we were down there, and the prices were unforgivingly high.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I think Actually, this one sounds kind of fun, but yeah, you gotta put out the money for that one. All right, the other one, Lindsay, I just got to mention, is, and I put this on the Twitter feed, Disney Parks blog is announcing live broadcast of fireworks New Year's Eve. And that's going to be at the Magic Kingdom. She first told me it was at Epcot, which I wish it was at Epcot.
Yeah, Epcot could use more fireworks.
Well, I'd like to see the live broadcast out on the website.
Yeah.
For that, but hey, Magic Kingdom will be obviously spectacular too. If it were me, would you go to Epcot or Magic Kingdom for fireworks on New Year's Eve?
Epcot, because all the countries light up as it's their New Year's.
Yeah. How about you, Jeff?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Epcot's my favorite park, but Magic Kingdom's fireworks tend to be more spectacular.
They do actually even more stuff at Epcot on New Year's Eve, actually, too. So.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they do more.
Wow.
You're right, Jeff. It is a tough call. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed either way. The crowds are going to be humongous either way.
Oh, you really?
Right.
Well, let's put it this way. I'd rather be in Epcot on New Year's Eve than the Magic Kingdom, because then at least I have some room to move around.
There's more space.
Yeah, right, exactly.
There's more space. Good point.
Yeah.
It's still pretty crowded, though.
The dance parties are fun, and
I love Epcot, though. How could you?
World Showcase is my favorite.
I love World Showcase.
I probably would go there, but I would not be disappointed if I was.
I don't think I could handle Magic Kingdom. I would be so tense, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I'd be so cramped.
You're
and
smashed up against a tree.
Yeah, and run over by strollers every 2 seconds. Scooters going over your toes.
Yeah,
no thanks.
That's probably kind of takes the
You're
magic.
killing me here, because I'm envisioning this and just like shivering.
Yeah.
Yeah, those what are they, the carts, the kids, the strollers, those they're mean. I feel like they hate you on purpose, and they ram you hard too.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I have a quick story.
All right.
Real
Go
quick
for it.
story. So we were at the Christmas party at the Magic Kingdom, going down Main Street, and it was packed, absolutely packed.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make my way up Main Street, and it was at a time when the park had closed, so everyone else was making their way out. So Main Street was just a nightmare, and I'm trying not to run over people, and suddenly this young child of about 2
Oh no!
throws himself in front of me, and I could not stop fast enough because I had the crowd behind me, and the kid hit me and got knocked down, and I'm bending over trying to keep the kid from getting hurt. And I moved the kid off to the side, and this woman in this electric chair, she didn't see anything other than me hitting the kid. And she's like, "Watch where you're going." And she ran into me with her scooter and then elbowed me as well.
Wow.
Looking at her going, "Oh my God, give me a bucket of water. I just want to make sure that you just dissolve."
You witch!
Oh, it was awful.
We almost had an incident here on Main Street.
I mean, seriously, I was shocked. I was like, okay, somebody doesn't have the Disney spirit.
Well, all right. Well, okay. We're going to get into lots of stories with Jeff.
Yeah.
I can tell. This could be so much
I
fun.
can't wait.
Let me get through a community shout out. This is a welcome to Angie Campbell. And she and I exchanged some emails this past week. She asked me if we were publishing our podcast at podbean.com. And I realized that I wasn't. I'd heard about it, but I've never really investigated it too much. So I went right out there. And it's like kind of like a website where a lot of people can, I think they can actually post their podcasts too, so they can host them there. But I did register us. We're there, so we're shown there, and they basically read our RSS feed, so you can actually listen.
Just go.
Yeah, so they can subscribe to us through that medium. That is really cool. And she wrote back to me that her first trip was in 1974, the year that she was born. She says, "We've been going ever since, and now I take my own family every few years. Many of our trips have included extended family, up to 20 individuals." That's always fun. And their favorite resort is the Beach Club, and their favorite park is Epcot, just like us.
Very nice.
I love that. I can relate to that. And we're hoping to go on our first Disney cruise this summer. Well, Angie, welcome to our Facebook group and the family. Lindsay was going to say something?
No.
Oh. I love that when you guys,
got it. You pretty much covered it.
I love it when they reach out and we get them into that Facebook group because we're having so much fun with that.
Welcome.
Now, a big thank you, Lindsay, goes out to Kevin, Curtis, Alan from the Isle of Wight and the United Kingdom. And so much fun yesterday. I'm sitting there, the dogs start barking.
Which is not
unusual.
Unusual, yeah.
Except this time was the mailman, or mail lady in this case.
We have a mail woman.
Mail woman. and she brought us a care package from the United Kingdom. And it was so cool because it's got English
biscuits, which are cookies for our American friends.
Well, I have
biscuits.
Some of the items here. Now, we got 2 packs of shortbread fingers. We've
Cookies.
got some sweets like chocolates, classics. This is Thornton's
Cookies.
classic milk favorites. No, these are. Oh no!
I'm sensing a theme here.
No, these are ginger
Biscuits. Cookies.
Yeah, because they go.
Well, because when we think biscuits over here, we think fluffy Southern biscuits, table biscuits, not cookies.
Which I think you would like this, Lindsay, which was really cool.
I'm probably going to be the one drinking this.
Which is the Yorkshire tea, which I think is actually cool because it actually came from the United Kingdom. Because you like to go to the pavilion at the United Kingdom and buy their teas.
No, I don't. Because they sell everything at Stop and Shop that they sell there. But and it's the same stuff because they just import it from the UK. So
Well, it was so cool, and also, which was one of my favorites, was a Vinylmation, which I have now permanently placed on my mixer here.
Next to our Orange Bird.
Next to the Orange Bird that Lindsay gave me, the very special one, and he's the Union Jack Vinylmation, so he's so cute.
He's really cute.
But thank you, Kevin. So if you want to get on our good side, he's now our favorite listener. He has leapfrogged many listeners.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Kevin. I know he really appreciates our podcast because he's been laying up with that broken leg, and he said we brought lots of joy and fun to him. So, all right, Lindsay.
Yes. I hear dogs barking, so go ahead.
Let's get into this unbelievable, wonderful trip report from Kevin. I'm going to get to my notes, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Jeff. That's the wine talking. Got Kevin on my mind. Right. Jeff, where do we start on this trip report? Let's see. Well, let's do the usual. Let's say, when did you go?
Okay, so we left on Monday, November 30th, and we had a flight which got us into Orlando at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Oh, yes.
So you left from Bradley, which is in our area. You're from Connecticut also, right?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know Lindsay, did you go Southwest?
Southwest, and it was their first flight of the morning, I believe, and for at least Orlando area.
I didn't know.
And it was great because we could get there. I'm a member of National.
Yep.
Thank you, the Hartford.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that too for the car rental, right?
Yeah, we get the same deals. It's cool.
Exactly. So Emerald Club member, you go right to the row, you pick out your car, and off you go. So we were actually checking into the Animal Kingdom Lodge by 9:30 in the morning.
Nice.
Wow. What time in the morning did you get up?
Well, we do park, sleep, and fly.
Oh, you do. Look at you.
We do. So we stay at a hotel near the airport, and we have them shuttle us directly there. And for us, because we live about an hour away from either Bradley or from Providence.
Oh, I didn't know you were that far. Okay.
And for $100, you get to stay overnight. You're not woken up as early as you would have otherwise, and they hold your car for a week or two in this case.
Nice.
Oh,
Very
good.
nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Say for $100, that was great deal. Great deal.
Yeah, right. Because I think actually our parking is close to $100.
Yeah,
Exactly.
when we end up parking the truck.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think I've got a little idea there cooking in my brain.
Oh, let me tell you, it's I would do nothing else now.
Where do you stay? What's the hotel?
This time we stayed at the Radisson Inn, which I may not stay at again because it's probably further out than I was expecting.
Okay.
I may actually look for something that's a little closer to the airport. But I stayed in other places that were literally like, and when we go out of Providence, we stay out of the Comfort Inn there, and it's literally right around the corner from the airport. So
what do you shop prices and then fly out of one or the other?
yeah, I was looking around, and this particular place, it was the cheapest at like $99 for the 2 weeks, and
Nice.
Others were a little bit higher, which is kind of why I went there. But for the extra $10, I might actually go a little closer next time.
Lindsay, I really like this idea. I'm putting this. See, I love doing this podcast and learning stuff.
We learn new stuff all the time.
Well, when it comes to the parks, I'm one of those guys that I don't like going down too late in the day because then I feel like it's too late to get to the parks.
No,
Okay.
I want to go and get right into the magic. So for me, I want to get there as early as I can, and we certainly succeeded this time.
I totally 100% agree.
We're the same way.
Yep. We were going to be down there for 11 days. And so we were there from the 30th right through to Friday, December 11th. So almost 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
That was an awesome trip.
It was. And this time we did something different. We actually stayed completely within Disney. We did not go to Universal at all. So we were completely embedded within the magic 24/7.
Sweet.
Now, so you did Animal Kingdom Lodge and any other resorts?
We did. So we have a friend of ours who also happens to be a DVC member. And if you remember from my previous trip report, last year we did that resort hopping.
Yeah.
Because they were DVC members.
You did extreme hopping last time.
Yep. And this friend of ours is also a DVC member. She wanted to break away for like 3 days. So she's like, when I come down, I'll get the room. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. So we kind of split it up. I got my own room for the first 6 days. So the 30th through the 5th of December.
Right.
She's flying in on the 6th, and so she was getting the room for December 6th, 7th, and 8th. And she had the same problem that our other DVC members had, which was trying to get 3 contiguous nights. And what she ended up doing was the first night was at Jumbo House, which is where we were staying already. Second night was at Kidani, and third night was back at Jumbo.
Oh.
Well, she got to see a little bit of everything. I mean, besides the inconvenience of moving, but...
So do you have an idea when she booked those? How late?
She was trying starting in August for our December trip.
Yeah, it's way too late.
And that was way too late at that point.
Okay. I always thought that you could really wait a while for Animal Kingdom Lodge, but that's good to know.
In fact, they recommend, I'm planning already my next trip, which will be for October, and we're going down with our neighbors and their 2 kids. It'll be their first trip down to Disney.
Oh, wow.
And so their father wants to make a big splash. So I said, well, if you want to do a splash, then we got to do Animal Kingdom, and we got to make sure we get a Savannah View room. Right?
Okay.
Because there's no splashier place on the planet in my mind for kids than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So is that like your favorite place to stay, Jeff?
It is. My husband would tell you that he's done with his Animal Kingdom Lodge and he's ready to do others. But that is my favorite place. When I go there, I feel like I'm walking in, I'm home. So to me, that's my favorite place to go. But in this particular case, it's my value resort of deluxe resorts. When I talk about going value, that's Animal Kingdom Lodge or Wilderness Lodge.
Why, is it a little bit cheaper than some of the others?
It is.
Oh, okay.
And you can usually get better deals, especially on like pass holder discounts, and which is what I ended up doing for this trip. Is I got a pass holder discount for the room.
Oh, okay.
And I decided to go standard view to save even more money, figuring that we're going to have plenty of time down there to see the animals. So if we got a good view or not, wasn't really too concerned. But I was kind of hoping for that upgrade. Yeah. And it turns out, I like literally to the day 2 months out, when you can actually do your early check-in, I got online and they give you, through my Disney experience, the option of several room amenities. And one of those is a Savannah View room. And so I checked off a Savannah View room and a room close to the lobby, figuring that I would get one or the other, and either would be fine.
Now, did you get that free upgrade?
It is. So it's. I think it's called Kudu Run. I think it's Kudu Run. It's kind of obvious. It's something trail, Kudu Run Trail, or something like that on the amenities request. And so, I ended up selecting that and the close to the lobby. And when we got there at 9:30 in the morning, not only was our room ready, but it was 2 doors away from the lobby facing a savanna.
Wow.
And we're walking in going, oh, yeah, we hit the magic jackpot here.
So did you see any animals?
We did. Now, what's interesting is that they come out early in the morning to put down the browse and the other things for the animals to come entice them down to that end of the savanna. It is a little further away from some of the main areas of the savanna, but we certainly got our number of antelopes, giraffes, storks, zebras, yaks. We got it all wandering down there at various times during the day.
Wow.
Good for you. That's awesome. I love it.
Perfect there. When our friend showed up, we had to switch rooms, and it was another standard view room, but this time it was on the 5th floor, right overlooking the main lobby. So literally you walk out of our room and look down on the main Jumbo House lobby, and it also faced in the back onto the same savanna.
Oh, nice. So you had a higher perch to the
We
savanna.
did.
Yeah.
And so that was awesome.
Nice.
But the entire time that our friend was down there, she had been trying right up until the day she arrived and while she was actually there. And it wasn't until that second day she was there, she was trying to combine all 3 nights into one room so we didn't have to move around.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until we checked into Kidani that she was able to call member services and have them say, yeah, you're right, this is stupid. We'll let you stay in the same room when you get to Kidani for 2 nights.
Okay.
The only problem that we had was that they were 2 separate reservations, which means that I needed to go down in the morning and just let them know that I'm checking out, I'm checking in. Okay, great. Everything was fine.
So do you like all this managing?
I don't, but our friend was being so generous in offering the room, and it was a 1-bedroom villa, so we got access to the all-important laundry facilities.
Yeah. Okay, right in the middle of your trip. Yeah,
exactly. So that was perfect, and so she was extremely generous, and I was certainly not going to complain about her generosity. So I was willing to put up with a little bit of inconvenience there.
And it's fun to be with other people that are Disney geeks, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So we had a ton of fun.
Awesome. All right. I don't know how we're going to do this trip report. I'm just going to go down your list here.
Okay.
And the next thing you have is highlights of this trip. And you've talked about some of them already, especially with the accommodations.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we got upgraded, and so that was great. The big highlight for us was I planned the last 2 nights to go to the Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
That was our big spend. That was our big blowout. And it was like at the end of the trip.
Like 2 weeks in at Disney World's not a big enough blowout.
Yes, exactly. It was going to be our kind of like, we're going to be over the parks. Let's just go and relax and enjoy the resort. So we went to the Grand Floridian. We actually planned a day at the spa. And for me, I got a couples massage for us and then a couples pedicure. So we went from one to the next. It was absolutely glorious. It was worth every penny. And especially after being on our feet for a week and a half, getting the pedicure was like the best thing ever.
So were you able to keep it underneath the $1,000 budget?
I did. We were. And what was nice about it is that they changed how they managed the fee. The couples massage for 2 was $450, and that included both the massage and the pedicure for both of us.
Yeah.
But what was nice is that they actually included an automatic tip for the masseuses and the pedicurists.
Yeah.
So
all
we didn't have
inclusive.
to worry about it.
Yeah.
We just put it all in the room and it was done.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah, who wants to get surprised?
Exactly.
Especially when you're spending that much anyway.
Exactly. And then you have access to the facilities all day, which my husband availed himself of the entire time. I could not pry him out of this place. He literally spent all day going between the sauna and the jacuzzi and the heated tile lounges.
Oh, so how much time do you get?
Well, our treatment started at 10. They were done by 12:30. By then,
Wow.
I was getting pretty hungry. Yeah. So after availing myself of a brief amount of time at the hot tub and the steam room, I ended up going out in search of food.
Yeah.
And
well, that's like 2.5 hours. So
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, though. I mean,
Wow. How do you get more relaxed than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there until 5. he could not be pried out. So I went and I was like wandering around the Grand Floridian. I ended up going to have my decadent aspect of the day was actually going over to their what is the name of their fast food cafeteria there?
Oh.
It's escaping me now.
It's a very weird name, but it's a great place. It's the one with the hot dogs.
Gasparillas.
Yeah.
Gasparillas, yes. And you know how they have that hot dog of the day special?
Yeah.
We've been talking
Their
about
hot dog
it.
of the day that day was an Idaho hot dog, which was literally a baked potato split in two with a hot dog, loads of bacon, cheese sauce, and sour cream.
That's so funny. You hit the weird one. I mean, that's the one.
I did. It was delicious.
Oh, was it? Oh.
That's funny.
I love baked potatoes with all that stuff, and I love hot dogs, but I don't know if I'd like them together.
It
I bet you
was
would.
amazing.
I bet I would. Yeah, if you're telling me that, it's good. That's cool.
It was really good. So I had to go do that. But
Nice.
I ended up lounging just by myself around the place. And eventually my husband kind of roused himself because he needed to get out of there so we could get ready for dinner. So
Oh, we're getting to the restaurant summary soon.
we will get there. We will.
Because you guys do it up big time, I know.
Yep. And then
And,
after dinner, we ended up wandering around the grounds of the Grand Floridian. We found ourselves outside of Gasparilla's, and there's a seating area there that actually faces the docks and ultimately the Magic Kingdom, and it was the perfect viewing platform for the Wishes Christmas fireworks spectacular. And they actually pump in the music outdoors there. So there's a whole group of us that were seated there watching the fireworks go off on our last night from the Grand Floridian. So that was fun.
So what kind of seating do they have there?
They have the regular like metal tables and metal chairs, but there's also plenty of wall space. It's kind of a funny built area in terms of like the way they have this steps going down to the dock and what have you. There's plenty of places to kind of pull up a stone stoop and kind of sit and relax and watch the fireworks.
Oh, cool. So you got a really good view because you're close by.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. It
Oh.
was absolutely phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Phenomenal. So,
All right, I see another highlight here. New drinks page.
yes, I was so thrilled. Of course, as you know from our previous podcast, I love going to the restaurant or to the resort lounges.
Yeah.
And this trip was no exception. I spent a lot of time in Victoria Falls and in the lounge at the Grand Floridian. And the standard drink book
Yeah.
had a new page in it, and that new page had one side which was all whiskey flights, and on the other side it was tequila flights. And I was like, I'm going to get in so much trouble here.
Yeah. So when you say standard book, that means it's available at all the Disney World resorts, right?
You got it.
Ah, this is news to me.
I know. We didn't know that, and that is awesome.
It is. And
No,
in
so-
fact,
so what
they
was-
had
do you remember?
actual Disney whiskey.
Oh.
That's cool.
Maybe
It was
just-
a whiskey designed specifically for Disney, but it was sold out of the restaurant, the lounges that I was attending. So I never got to try it. So for any of you listeners, if you've tried that Disney whiskey, please let me know how it is.
Oh, so what did you try?
Oh gosh, I don't have the thing in front of me. it was just like, it was one of those things where they had 3 different types of whiskeys and you could choose one from each. And I just randomly chose one from each just to kind of say, I hadn't had any of the things on the menu. So I said, just give me one of each and let me give it a try and I can try the others later.
So these are little 5-ounce pours probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not even that. I mean, literally it's like maybe about an ounce each.
All right. But they get you there.
But they get you there.
I like that. I'd like to try that. That sounds awesome. And tequila, that's interesting.
I would do the tequila flights. That sounds good.
Totally.
Really? Really? What's so great about the tequila flights?
It's like tequila.
Yeah. It's like doing the tequila flights over in Mexico, but now you get to do it from any of the resort lounges.
Yeah.
Well, and I learned by being trained at La Cava that they actually age the tequilas too. Mm-hmm. And they have premium tequilas. Who knew? Awesome. All right. Let's see. You have a lesson learned here?
So one of the things that I did, and it seemed to pay off, was as soon as my resort online booking became available, which is 2 months to the day from when you're checking in, do it. Because you do have that option of various room amenities. And you can either state things like, as you saw with me, I booked the standard view hoping to get an upgrade to a Savannah, and it worked. And so the earlier that you get your requests in, I believe that they take the request on a first-come, first-served basis based on availability.
Now, where are you doing this, Jeff? Online?
Through my Disney experience.
Yeah. And so you're putting in these little requests.
Absolutely.
And hoping that you score.
That's right. And I figured that, for the $1,000 that I was saving on between a standard view and a Savannah view for the time we were down there, that $1,000 is better placed towards, I don't know, drinking around Epcot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We agree.
The way you drink and eat, and go to spas.
That's the way we do too, though.
The way he does spas and all this stuff. He's got to have a little room in his budget to.
That's right. So, and it worked. So for the most part, the only time it didn't work was the Kidani Village one, because there was so much rejiggering of the reservation there. I didn't get the chance to actually do the online check-in early on those 2 reservations. And because they were done by our friend, she had not done any online check-in either. So there we ended up getting a standard view room, which overlooked the parking lot, which fine.
Whatever, yeah.
At that point, we weren't there for the view. We were there for
You're half in the bag during this trip anyway, through 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, by that point, it's like, where am I?
All right, we got to get into this restaurant summary.
Okay.
This is like awesome here. New experiences, Jeff.
New experience. Okay, so as you know, we are big foodies. We love our restaurants down there. We are table service people, lunch and dinner, and sometimes breakfast. So right across the board, we're always looking for good restaurants. Right off the bat, Downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs, they have a whole new section opened up down there in what used to be Pleasure Island. And it includes a new place called the Boathouse. And the Boathouse looks very much like Cape Cod. We walked in there between the view of the lake from the main dining room to the decor around the restaurant. It was very much a nautical yacht, seashore type feel. And the food, while they have delicious seafood, they're actually known as a steakhouse.
Oh, okay.
They're a little pricier. They're definitely on the $3 sign side of things.
Yep. I thought they had a big range there because they do lunch that's probably reasonable and stuff like that.
And actually, we were able to walk up without reservations and get seated right away.
Oh, nice. Oh. That's good to know.
So for those people that are having trouble with dining reservations, down Disney Springs, you can go down there and go to a lot of the restaurants there and pretty much walk in.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Beautiful, beautiful place. And right next to it, they actually have these things called aquacars.
Yeah.
Or amphicars, I think is what they're calling it.
Yeah, amphicars because they're amphibious.
Yes. And literally, they look like convertible Thunderbirds, but miniature, like half the size.
They're the cutest things ever.
Really
They
cool.
are, and they
So
just
much fun
kind
to
of
watch.
cut down the boat ramp and out into the water, and
Yeah.
they take you on this little tour around the lake and what have you. I didn't actually purchase a ticket, so I don't know how much it costs.
They run about $100 a person.
Yeah, we talked to somebody.
When it started, yeah, so it's probably still around the
But
same.
it's fun to sit out there and watch them.
And
too.
you don't have to you don't have to drive either. It's you're just going for the ride. They do have drivers, which is cool.
That's right. And it's fun to watch them come up the boat ramp because at the end of the boat ramp, there is a turntable. So the car goes onto the turntable, and then the turntable turns the car around so that it can take another group of passengers out.
Oh, it's cool. That's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay, keep going, man. Let's.
Yep. So
Keep going down
absolutely,
this.
I recommend the boathouse.
The food was
I
good.
recommend
Yeah, you
it.
enjoyed the food too.
Yeah, food is amazing. 5 stars all around.
Nice.
Great service, great food. Right next door is the new Jock Handy's Hangar Bar.
Yes.
Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. That place is a riot. It's very reminiscent of the Adventurers Club,
Yes.
and it actually has 2 artifacts from the Adventurers Club.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Do I do spoilers, or do I let people try to figure out what's in there?
Go ahead. Go
ahead. Stop listening.
Okay.
Turn the volume down if you don't want to hear.
I want to hear.
Spoiler alert, if you're one of these people that likes looking for all the hidden Mickeys yourself. Spoiler alert, turn down, fast forward, whatever. Okay. I was talking with the bartender. We were actually sitting at the bar itself. So we were talking and having a good time with the cast members.
Yeah.
I happened to mention the fact that this looked so much on the inside like the Adventures Club. It had that feel with all the stuff, eclectic stuff all around the walls. And the guy said, well, that's interesting because we actually have 2 items. And he mentioned that one was over the door as you walk in. And so I looked over there and I spotted it immediately. Above the door in a recess, there is a crate that has one panel opened up, and inside the crate you can barely see, but it's the bust of Babylonia. And if anybody is a big Adventures Club fan, Babylonia was the big talking stone head on the wall of the Adventures Club, and her big shtick was the fact that someone had broken in attempting to steal her, and she's looking for bodyguards. Well, it looks like someone finally achieved their mission and stole Babylonia.
That's great.
Oh, that's cool that that's imaginary.
That's all over the place. And
It is. So
they
that
love
was
to do
the
something.
only one. There was another artifact somewhere in there. I could not find it, and the cast member would not help me. So
They probably didn't know, I bet you, because that's the case with a lot of the cast members.
it could be. But that made my day. When I saw Babylonia up there, I was like, oh my God! It's like this little fanboy squeal came out. And so much fun.
All right, let's move on to Epcot.
Epcot. So we actually went to Monsieur Paul. I decided I wanted to do an upscale dining experience, and of course, Monsieur Paul in Epcot. You can go in there in your shorts and t-shirt and be fine. Very high-end French restaurant. It was absolutely delicious. The downside is that it was so rich that it did not sit well with my husband. He suffered afterwards, but the
Sounds like Mama.
experience was amazing.
Lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
That sounds just like Mama.
Now you gotta help me, educate me here. Now Monsieur Paul is in the French Pavilion,
Right behind Chefs de France, right behind.
What do you mean behind? Is it,
So, like, if you were going to the ice cream, the gelato place, it's right to the left of the gelato place.
Oh, yeah, I'm having a hard time picturing it, but
So you got to go back behind a little bit, and you can see all the seats.
Because the one thing that is kind of hidden is the fact that you're actually walking uphill, going over to the gelato place, and you're actually going to the second level, over the restaurant itself. So it's there. If you're heading to the gelato pit place, just keep looking left, and the entrance.
So this is their high-end French restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. It's one we
Yes.
wanted to try too for a while. It's been on our list.
But I actually got to try escargot for the first time, and it actually was very delicious.
I'm surprised that's your first time.
It was my first time, and it was really good.
Nice.
And I had their recommendations in terms of the wine. I like a good Sancerre, which is kind of like the French Sauvignon Blanc. And they actually had a red version of the Sancerre, which I didn't even realize, and it was also very delicious. So,
Well, you're making me. I wanted to ask you because I was listening back to our episode 100, and there was a clip there where Lindsay and I are in Tutto Gusto. Did I say that
Tutto
right?
Gusto. Yep.
yes.
And I'm trying to read the red wine list that they gave me on the wine flight, and I am butchering it.
So bad.
Horribly bad.
So bad.
And I'm thinking
sitting
about,
there like listening to you say these things because
So now I'm thinking about Jeff. He's gonna be so embarrassed for me. But so what was your favorite wine this trip?
It's got to be the Sancerre from the French Pavilion because I really, really enjoy a good French wine.
Okay.
And the Sancerre, I fell in love with it when we were actually in Paris a couple years ago, and it was a delicious variation of it. So
when you go, being the wine connoisseur that you guys are, do you look to try different wines when you're in Disney World?
It depends. If I'm going into a restaurant and having a nice sit-down dinner, I will often ask for recommendations from either the menu. I will actually look at the menu and see what the chef is recommending get paired with the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I will take their recommendation because obviously they're doing the pairing for a reason.
Okay, so you don't plan on what you're going to be looking for when you go. You're looking at what they are recommending.
that's smart to do.
That's a good, I like
the
that.
chefs, they pair them with the wines.
Sure.
And all you say, it's like, I want the wine that comes with that meal.
That's right. And when they ask me how to prepare it, I always say chef's suggestion because they know their stuff. I bow in their direction.
Yeah.
That is a great tip.
Well, so that's awesome for me because I am a wine idiot. So when I go, I can act like an idiot and seem like I'm smart.
I know, but did you hear a second tip though? Whatever, if they ask how you want to prepare it, you say however the chef suggests.
Yeah,
that is a really good tip.
I like that
I just want
too.
to point that out. That was great.
And especially if you're doing something like a lamb or pork that you might not be normally thinking of, like medium rare, or whatever.
Or you don't know.
Some like duck or what have you, always say chef suggestion, and you can't go wrong.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. So was this looks like to me the only kind of really extravagant meal you went for this trip?
It wasn't, but it was it was the most extravagant of the new places we went to.
Okay.
We also went to Chico. We went to Citricos.
I didn't look down the list. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
so
of
there
the
was
new
a couple
one.
there that
The old
were
favorites. I didn't.
fish.
Yeah, I'm looking down the old favorites. Yeah, he's got all the
All the nice
Yeah,
the
places.
but
triple
that was
dollar sign
probably
places
the
down.
higher end of the new places.
Signatures,
that we
yeah.
went to.
No chef tables then.
No, not this time. Although I almost did it, but
This is for 2 weeks. I mean, you kind of spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
we did.
Nice. Okay. Keep
We
going.
also experienced the Rose and Crown pub side. So we didn't go in there to eat, but as part of my drinking around the world while my husband shopped excursion, we actually went into the Rose and Crown pub itself, and I actually started doing whiskey shots in there.
So this was
That sounds like fun.
So how do you do whiskey shots at the Rose and Crown? Is that like a flight, or you just kind of work your way around the menu?
Yeah, no, I was in there and I was looking at it, and they had a Macallan 18-year-old. Actually, no, they had a Macallan flight. So it was their 10-year, 12-year, and 18-year, I think.
Oh, I think that's like the same one.
Yeah, I'm all over that. Bring
That you
it over.
did, the Brown Derby.
Yeah, I had that at the Brown Derby. It was, would you say it was 10, 12, and 18, something like that? Yeah. I forget what mine was. Something like that.
Something similar.
I mean, can you imagine 18 years before you drink it?
I know.
Yeah. But
That's so
it's not like it's the only bottle, though, so you have to remember that, so you're fine.
But what's fun about the Rose and Crown is that you're so packed in there that it became almost easy for us to talk with other people.
Ah, yeah.
And we ended up talking with this great couple that was right next to us, and had a great conversation.
Yeah.
God, we got lost in there for probably a good hour just
Nice.
because we were having such a great conversation with a
Awesome.
couple next to us.
Yeah, that's good fun.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, tell me about, you got Sanaa here.
Sanaa.
Did
So
you enjoy
we
that?
actually wanted to go over there for lunch because we wanted to give it a try. Delicious. It was better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I tend not to like spicy foods.
Yeah.
And that's more because I sleep with a economy-sized jug of Tums at my bedside.
Oh, yeah.
But we went in there and we actually got the bread service that everyone says you got to do.
Yeah.
And we actually splurged and got all the spices,
Yeah.
all the dips
I
that you
love
could
that.
try
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love
I
that.
stayed within the sweet range
Yeah.
of the sauces.
Okay.
My husband dipped his toe over into the spicier side and then quickly came away from there.
Yeah, they mean business over there at Sanaa
Yeah.
when it means when you come to spicy.
That's right.
I'm drinking their coffee right now because I got
They
the,
have some good coffee.
I got the Joffrey's pack, 8 pounds of coffee from Santa Claus this year, and Sanaa I'm
Every
working on right now.
flavor, yeah.
So I had to.
So nice.
Nice, yeah, all right.
And where were you seated in Sanaa?
We were a little further back in the restaurant, kind of in the middle of it. We didn't
Okay.
actually have any ringside seating for the Savannah or anything. It was pretty packed for lunch. So we got the first available for 2.
Nice.
But it was delicious. But again, because of the spices, and we're not familiar with these kinds of spices, both of us ended up having post-meal regrets.
So
Despite the fact that we were trying to be really good in keeping to mild spices, although we did really enjoy their, oh gosh, what was the name of it? It was the chicken and beef combo with rice, and it was absolutely delicious.
Oh,
Absolutely delicious. So
Nice.
it was their most popular menu item anyway, and
you were
we got
staying there too.
yeah, exactly.
Keep going. So Plaza
All right.
restaurant. Tell me about the
Plaza.
Plaza restaurant because
on Main Street?
we've eaten there
On Main
before.
Street. in
I
the Magic
love that
Kingdom.
restaurant. So tell me what your
Whereabouts-
experience was. It's right on the corner, right next to the ice cream shop.
Yeah, it's on.
That's right.
Towards the castle, like out on the outskirts of the.
Yeah,
Main Street.
And it faces the castle too.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah.
It's a cute little restaurant.
we decided to go there because I had never tried it in all of my many, many, many years. And I said, well, let's just give it a try. It was good. I would say that it's probably akin to a counter service restaurant in terms of food quality,
Right.
except that you get to sit down and get off your feet.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
would
quiet
say
there.
the same thing. It's actually it gets really packed.
Oh.
It's very small.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think, but like the food it's decent. It's decent like counter service food. But you get to sit down. It's basically
That's right.
He explained it pretty well, but the price is great. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, great price point for the food. So
for a sit down,
can't go wrong with
and the
that.
milkshakes are great. I don't know if you had a milkshake there, but
Of course I did.
Nice.
Yeah, milkshake was actually really good.
Sandwiches, right?
And it was mostly
have a
just
Reuben
sandwiches,
and stuff,
burgers,
and-
Yeah.
sandwiches, that type of
Yeah.
fare. I think my husband got the meatloaf, and
Oh, okay.
he said it was delicious.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So it's a great option for families who have kids because it's cheaper, but it's also got like a little something for everyone.
A little different than hitting the cosmic rays or something.
It's much better than hitting the cosmic rays. It's a step up from the cosmic rays
Right.
for a good price point. So
Very good.
And
Right.
then finally, our last new place that we went to was Be Our Guest. We finally got a reservation, and it was one of those things where I just started as early as I could and just said, I don't care when it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wanted to experience it. And I was shocked that one of the days came up with a reservation for breakfast. And it was early enough in the day that it was before the park opened.
Oh, okay.
And so we were able to get in and walk down Main Street, and it was so bizarre to be. I actually have photographs of the back end of the Magic Kingdom in Fantasyland where there's nobody walking around. It's just
so
empty.
cool. That is so cool.
We're not big breakfast people, but I like this idea. So what time was your reservation, Jeff?
I believe our reservation was 8:15.
Yeah.
And the park didn't open until 9.
Yeah, I like this idea.
That's cool. Yeah.
This adds to the magic of it.
Yeah, because you get to see the park the way the way it is without all the crazy people.
A good breakfast will last you a long time too. You could just kind of snack. You could snack through lunch.
Now, is that a character breakfast or is it just?
It's not.
Okay,
so it is. You walk in and it's like counter service breakfast, but in a sit down environment. The one criticism I had was the fact that. When we ordered, I ended up having the croque madame, which is basically an open-faced ham and cheese sandwich, but with Gruyere instead of American cheese or cheddar cheese. And it was good, but it was clearly pre-made and put under a heat lamp and then grabbed as soon as the order came up.
Yeah, no, I feel like they do that a lot at the Be Our Guest, especially for the lunch rush. I don't know, is it more... Is it like the lunch that they do there where you order before and then you sit down and then they bring it to you, or do you actually order from your table?
No, it's like the lunch in the terms that you go up to the person, you tell them what you want. They then tell you to just go sit down. You don't even get a rose or anything.
Well, yeah, because they do magic bands now. So if you don't have a magic band, then you get a rose. But if you have a magic band, they just track you with that.
That's right. And I was shocked at that because, we went and found a seat and literally within 5 minutes we went and got our coffee and what have you, because they had a coffee service there that you could go up and it's, however much you want. And suddenly this tray appears and it comes right up with our stuff. And I'm like, how the freaking hell does that work? I don't know, but it was amazing.
It is nice though. I think that's the one thing that I do like about Be Our Guest is the creepy tracking of you.
Yeah, which of course then sets up this whole paranoia of like, okay, how much more do they know about me that I don't know about? And
they know where you are at every single moment if you got that magic band on you.
That's right. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. So I will say inside it was lovely to see. I loved the Rose Room. If
the West Wing.
Yeah, the West Wing. I walked in there, and it's almost like walking into having a meal inside the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Because it's so dark and creepy and lit with black lights, and you've got the rose that's going through its transformation up against the window, and you've got, like, lightning flashes outside, and it's just creepy.
So did they have the shows? So the shows were all playing in the rooms, because I know the West Wing has the show where it does it talks about the beast and the rose, and then it the lightning flashes and the rose loses petals and stuff.
That's right.
So the show was going. So that's really cool.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I would definitely go back in that wing again if there was room, but it was such a small area, and it was probably the first place filled as soon as we got there.
Yeah, we were lucky. We got to eat dinner in there when we went, so it was very cool.
Nice.
Awesome, guys. You know what? I'm going to take a 2-minute break, maybe. I'm going to go get another glass of wine. And Jeff, we are going to continue this. I don't care if this is 2 episodes. I'm having so much fun. All right, so Jeff, tell me, you had a bunch of old favorites here. Let's list them off, and then we'll talk about the highlights.
So sure thing. So we, of course, did all of the restaurants which we just absolutely love, like Le Cellier, Chefs de France, Tokyo Dining, Beer Garden, Chico, Boma, Citrico's Flying Fish, Cape May, and Hollywood and Vine.
Gosh.
Among others.
Those are nice, though. Nice list.
They are. And the Beer Garden we actually did as part of the Candlelight Processional package. So that way we could get a ticket to stand in the long reserve line as opposed to standing in the long standby line. So I don't know why we paid extra to go stand in a long line regardless, but hey, that's what we did. But Le Cellier, that was our first restaurant, first day. Oh, wow. They have changed their menu up a bit, and they had a bison ribeye on the menu, which we both ended up getting, and it was off the hook, probably the best meal we had the entire 2 weeks.
Wow, bison. ribeye.
Oh, so delicious.
It's new.
It was butter soft, so delicious, flavorful. No need to add anything to it.
Wow.
It was off the hook. Both of us just were in awe of our meals.
Wow. Yeah, I keep hearing people talk about Le Cellier in that way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice.
So it's definitely worth it. I think it's now 2 dining credits if you're using the dining plan. And it's definitely pricier,
Right.
but so good.
Nice.
So good.
Keep
La
going.
Cava.
Yeah.
So part of I actually did one day of drinking around the world because it was the day that Barry decided he was going to do all of his shopping.
Yeah.
So we started in the Mexican pavilion, and he has this thing for sugar skulls. So as soon as we walked into the Mexican pavilion, I suddenly lost him in the middle of all these kiosks that had like little Mexican sugar skulls and figurines and ceramic pottery, and I looked over, and it was like the heavens parted, the angelic chorus sang out, and La Cava opened. So in I went and immediately had a blood orange margarita. Wow.
That sounds good.
It is really good.
I don't think
It
I've
is
had
so
that.
good. And it has that kind of a sugar and tamarind spice rim,
Wow.
which I was shocked at, but it was delicious with the blood orange.
I think I'm adding that to my must-do list.
Did you get it on the rocks or?
I got it on the rocks.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Oh, they have it frozen too?
Yeah, I think they do most everything
Yeah.
frozen, but
Yeah,
I got one on the rocks.
Okay. I like frozen.
I had that one.
The Hollywood and Vine actually had a holiday overlay while we were there. So instead of the normal Disney Junior, they had Daisy and Friends. So when you first walk in, you got your photo with Goofy, and it was actually Santa Goofy, which apparently is hard to get a picture of. And so he was there. Mickey was there in his Christmas Victorian outfits. Minnie was there, Daisy, and Donald. So the big five.
Very
And
good.
we always go to Hollywood and Vine, despite the fact that it's Disney Junior, because the buffet is off the hook.
Ah,
It's a really good buffet. It's
That's good to
actually
know.
worth sitting through Disney Junior characters that I have no clue who they are. You know, I have this one person come up, and it's like, I
So-
have no idea who you
Yeah,
are.
yeah. Do you
You
like-
want to hug me? That's fine. Just I got to get back to the buffet.
you like the food there then, yeah.
Yeah,
The only
really.
the only reason why we don't go back there is because last time we went, I was a vegan, and they were very cold to me, and I got really sick afterwards.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why we haven't gone back there. But I think everyone else enjoyed the meal. But it was we don't book it because I say nope every time.
Ooh, that's too bad.
So
Yeah.
Jeff, well, just quickly, you did some good signatures. So you did Gico, you did Citricose, Flying Fish. Any just the usual wonderfulness, or
Yeah, all of them still very good. They're still doing the filet mignon on the homemade macaroni and cheese with red wine reduction sauce if you ask for it at Gico.
Yeah.
Which I was very happy to hear. And apparently the diehards are out in force because they apparently get several requests a week for that particular meal.
the word has gotten out.
You have to
It
write that one
has,
down
so-
for us.
I'm gonna
And I
write
would
it down.
say, just to kind of recap all of the food, we ended up upgrading or renewing Tables in Wonderland. It went from 100 last year to 150 this year, but we still got our money's worth out of it. A lot of time, because we have the car, we would spend a lot of time actually driving to the resorts, and as long as we had a dinner somewhere on the property, then it paid for the $25 for the valet.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we definitely, I would say we probably saved at least $100 just in valet.
Okay.
And given the fact that our table service meals tend towards the $100 to $150 a pop,
Right.
that 18% off of that or 20% off of that, and it doesn't take too long for us to get our money's worth
So
out
if
of
in
it.
your 2 weeks you're able to get your Tables in Wonderland
Absolutely.
back, yeah. Nice.
Absolutely.
And you're going in October, so you'll
Yes, exactly. So it's already paid for at this point. several times over. So,
all right. Well, let's get into those other lessons learned. You got a list here?
I think we ended up hitting most of these.
Yeah, I'm looking through here. Yeah.
Monsieur Paul, and just the richness of Monsieur Paul and the spices. It's delicious, but definitely something for those who have more sensitive systems to just be aware of.
Yeah. Well, we covered food pretty good. Let's get into your park summary. Some new experiences in the parks?
Yeah, I always try to do something new when I go down because I like being surprised.
Yeah.
And so we did the Star Wars launch bay. When we were heading over there, stormtroopers were out in force wandering the area. So that was kind of fun and kind of disturbing to see. So with Star Wars launch bay, there is the main entrance, and the entrance puts you in a queue, and the queue can fill up very quickly, and it can take a very long time to get through the ride, through the experience. And what I found out afterwards, and this is getting into the lessons learned piece, the queue is actually to see the 10-minute Star Wars retrospective movie, which is fine if you like Star Wars, like myself.
Yeah.
So it gives you that kind of going back, talking to the main stars and talking to the director and talking to some other people involved in the Star Wars experience, past and future. They talk about basically the first three movies, the impact it had on the industry, and they then talk a little bit about the new movie, Episode 7. What I found fun and interesting was the fact that in that entire 10 minutes, there was only maybe 2 very quick scenes that were shown in rapid succession without explanation of the prequel movies. So pretty much they are like, okay, yes, we have to accept the prequels as canon, but we're not going to go there.
Did you see the Star Wars?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
We won't get into spoilers here, but I did enjoy it very much.
Yeah.
There were definitely some aspects of it that, as I look back, I got perturbed with, but not enough for me not to kind of like squeal like the fangirl that I am.
All right. Let's.
So the tip I have for Star Wars is that if you don't mind not seeing the movie, then go in through the gift store.
Yep.
Because everything goes out through the gift store, so you can actually go into the gift store and actually get into the rest of the experience without having to go through the line.
Hey, actually, let's get into some of these other lessons learned.
Sure.
And talking about, so your crowds, you went the first couple of weeks of December. That used to be one of the primo times ago when the crowds were low. How was it this year?
Crowds are going up for sure.
Yeah.
It's very clear that people are starting to understand that the first 2 weeks are probably the prime time to go.
Yeah.
And so we definitely were experiencing during the height of the day higher than normal volumes.
Yeah.
But I ended up going very early for some early magic hours, and then staying late for some late magic hours. And when I did that, then fast passes became unneeded.
Yeah.
And I could just pretty much walk on to the rides that I really wanted to get on. The only exception to that was the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The only time I was able to really ride that ride was with a fast pass.
Right. Yep. So, I mean, it's just telling us that we've been talking about this all the time. There is no downtime. You still got to use the strategies.
That's right.
Yep.
Absolutely. And the monorail was down almost every morning. We tried getting to the Magic Kingdom through the TTC.
Yep.
So my recommendation is take the bus if you're not. Even if you have a car, take the bus.
Oh, really? Yep.
Yeah. So one of our little stories, my husband absolutely hates taking Disney transportation unless it's the ferry or monorail.
Yeah.
And so the day that we were going to the Magic Kingdom, it was kind of an overcast day. And I said, let's just take the bus. It'll take us to the front of the park. We don't have to worry about anything else. But we had just missed the bus. And so it was one of those situations where we waited about 15 minutes and the bus still had not shown up. And a huge crowd had arrived at the bus station. So we knew getting on the bus, it was going to be problematic. So I finally gave in and said, okay, let's just take the car. So we ended up going to the car. We drove over to the main parking lot. We get to the TTC and the monorail's down and it's starting to rain. And the ferry it's at least 3 ferries away from getting on in terms of crowds. So we weren't even undercover. So we were having to stand outside in the rain, waiting for the ferries to get us over there. I think this was probably one of the first times that my husband actually turned to me and said, all right, you were right. It was small, cold consolation, but I took it nonetheless.
Excellent. Yeah, keep going. So I like your lessons learned here. You're talking about Animal Kingdom.
Yes, Animal Kingdom. So for those of you that are excited about the new Pandora, you can actually now start to see aspects of the floating mountain come into being. So you have to look at it from a right angle, from the correct angle, but from within the park, you really can't see it because of the vegetation, but outside the park, you can.
Nice.
So that was kind of interesting. And the new nighttime river show, they're building an amphitheater very much like Fantasia.
Wow.
Right outside of where Everest is. And so I was able to look through some of the cloth partitions that they have up to try to block you from the construction. But one of the partitions was almost see-through.
Nice.
Given the light and what have you. And I was able to look down into the construction area. And it's a fairly sizable amphitheater. I would say it comes close to Fantasia in terms of seating capacity.
Nice.
Phantasmic or Fantasia?
Fantastic.
I'm sorry, Phantasmic.
Okay.
Nice.
It's close to that.
Because that's a 5,000 seat theater.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
close.
I didn't know they were doing that. Nice.
Yep. So that's going to be nice. And what else? Oh, annual pass holders. So I got my husband an annual pass for the first time this year because we were going to go in December and then again in October. So I got him an annual pass, and I also renewed mine. And we got to the window guest services, and he qualified for an automatic upgrade to a platinum pass holder status on the new system.
Yeah.
Because of when I actually purchased it.
Okay.
I, however, did not yet qualify for an upgrade because I was still grandfathered into the old system. But when I go for my next renewal, that's when they'll upgrade me. But they do upgrade you in terms of the conversion.
Nice.
So that's kind of an interesting little tidbit for people. And that platinum actually gets you the Disney PhotoPass experience. So,
wow, Jeff, this was an awesome trip report. You have drawn the line on how to prepare the bullet list and the outline and really do it up big. So I'm glad we had time to spend with you today. It was our day off or week off, and you know what? This has been a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad. You know me. I love Disney. I love talking about Disney. So
nice job, Lindsay. I'm going to take us out.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So, yeah, I just want to remind everyone we do have a March 20th meetup in the Mexican Pavilion for 11 a.m. coming up for next year. It's coming up close. Next year is coming up.
I know.
And I'm excited about that. People are retweeting our Twitter and sharing our Facebook posts out there. I really love that. Thank you so much.
It's cool.
And supporting our show is a great way to do that. the iTunes review, or you could do like Kevin did and send us a care package.
No obligation, though.
No. But if you want to get a hold of us and try out our Facebook community on Facebook, just friend me there or send me an email at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You can direct message me at geekinonwdw in Twitter. Or you can leave us a voice recording on SpeakPipe at geekinonwdw.com. And you know what, Lindsay? And if you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation and you want to use a travel agent, we've got several that have been on our...
They have to fight for you, though. We have so many.
I thought it was really cool that Judy, our good friend Judy Ludwig, booked her next cruise with Jen Glambus.
That's really cool.
And that is really cool. We have several travel agents that are affiliated with us.
I'd be happy to help you.
I know, and it doesn't cost you anything. They've been announcing lots of spring discounts that are coming up, and take advantage of those. They'll set you right up. Well, that's it. Jeff, thanks for joining us. Lindsay, thanks for being here.
Thanks, geeks.
See you, geeks.
All right. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World. We'll see you real soon. Have a happy new year.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hit the microphone.
I know you smacked your microphone stand. Oh, wow.
Oh, well. It wouldn't be our podcast without imperfections.
Now all we need to do is get the dogs going in the back.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry. They'll join us soon.
Is Sadie in the upstairs still?
No, she's down
Okay.
down here.
There we go. Let's see if we get this in there.
And hanging out with Disney World
Hey,
geeks.
what happened?
It's now time.
Start it from the beginning. I don't know what she's doing. It's probably Ben.
I'm gonna hold on a second. Did the door open?
No, Ben's probably coming home. The truck is here.
1 second. Edit time.
It was a good point to break. I mean,
Started right away.
It's funny.
He just
It's
walked
one
away.
Of those things like, what could possibly go wrong? Type statements.